Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss the case of Sofitel Realty LLP and others versus Income Tax Officer TDS and others. This case has been reported in 457 ITR at page number 18 and the date of the judgment is 18th July 2023 and the matter has been decided by Bombay High Court. In Income Tax Act, there is section 279 which talks about the initiation of the prosecution proceedings at the instance of Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Principal Commissioner of Income Tax or Commissioner of Income Tax. The title of the section itself makes it clear that the power to initiate the prosecution proceedings for the offences which are mentioned under chapter 22 can be only at the instance of the Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, and only he has the power to accept that application or to reject the compounding application. Although in Income Tax Act the prosecution instances are not very high, the department uses this power very sparingly, and this is also a good thing, because if the assessee is paying all the taxes, interest, then this power should not be used as a routine matter. But sometimes it has been seen that even for the very small offences, for example, if the due date of filing the return is 31st July and with the extended period the assessee can submit the return up to 31st December, the assessee files his return after 31st July, then in some cases the courts have said that the assessee has to file its return up to 31st July. It is not a matter of right of the assessee to always file the return late, and even the department can initiate the prosecution proceedings for that thing also. The second example is that when the assessee deposits the TDS after the due date and also pays the interest, then even in that case also the prosecution proceedings can be initiated against him if the tax amount is 25 lakh or more. In this case, the purpose of discussing this case is to just tell some basic principles of compounding. The first principle is that the assessing officer do not have any power to accept or reject the compounding application, because when the department initiate the prosecution proceedings, the assessee has a right to go for compounding. Compounding means, please do not send me the jail, I am ready to pay some extra amount to the department. So the first principle is that in this particular case the assessing officer has rejected the compounding application by saying that it is null and void. So the court said that the assessing officer do not have this power to reject the application. Only the commissioner level officer can do this. The second point which came before the court was that there is no limit for the compounding applications, meaning thereby that if for more than one offences, or you can say in case of multiple offences, multiple prosecution proceedings are going on, so in that case the assessee can file the compounding applications for all the offences. The next thing which came was that the CBDT cannot override the sections. The CBDT by issuing the circulars cannot override the intent of the sections. For example, there is no time limit for filing the compounding application. So if the CBDT restricts this time by issuing the circulars, then in that case no time will be applicable. So the main focal point of the court was that the CBDT cannot restrict the number of the compounding applications, the time limit for filing the compounding applications, and the court also said that under section 279 subsection 2, all those offences which are there under chapter 22 of the Income Tax Act, the compounding application may be filed before the Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, either before or after the initiation of the prosecution proceedings by the officer. And the court also said that there is no limit for the submission or considering the compounding applications. Friends, this case is worth reading. If someone has to have the general knowledge or you can say the broad principles of compounding, then this case must be read by that person. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Sofitel Realty LLP versus Income Tax Officer, and this case has been reported in 457 ITR at page number 18. The matter has been decided by Honorable Bombay High Court and the date of the judgment is 18th July 2023. Thank you, friends.